Season hanging in the bag. All-Star break coming up. A lot of things. Season's almost over, guys. That's crazy. Let's start this one. New York and Philadelphia. Woohoo.
Happy President's Day, basketball fans.
Well, President's
Thanks for
Day.
spending the holiday with 2K Sports.
This is a good game. Both teams, both very decisive. Means it's deciding. Our
reporter is Allie LaForce. On Saturdays and on Friday, one way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league. It's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your
shooting
team
guards
is.
or power forward.
Provide a huge statement. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Love in at the power forward position. And for New York, and a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play doors.
Well, what you value is the ball skills, right? The ability to make plays, to play with pace. High skill level out there on the game tonight. This will be won or lost on the perimeter.
One, two, three, four. Two more for them too. Power forwards or centers? You got Alford or Garnett? It's gonna have to be Kennedy Garnett.
15 feet away. No good. A bit long that time. Outside White. Over to the left wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Evans. Love for three. Hits a three-pointer.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Trying to find the spark.
Dean now.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. White. Good.
He needs.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Jackson.
This is a power forward.
The three from Thompson. Pure from three-point range. And that's what they want.
He needs a forward and two centers. So
Jacks up a three. And White hits from
who's first, Curry or a center?
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
Curry.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling
Or
three-point
Alford.
opportunities.
Yeah, way before.
White on the wing for three. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. To the wing on the left. Pass to Love. The three. Sends it home from three-point land.
So that's what it is.
Love's got his second bucket of the night. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
No.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back
One,
to it.
2, 3.
No doubt.
We need a
Very
4
good play call,
for
good
Noah.
execution.
He needs
Sometimes it
4s.
just doesn't fall.
Griffin.
Thompson.
Yeah.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 5 points in the game for New York. They've gone 3 of 7 so far. Outside White. From downtown, buries it from 3. White's got his third basket on the night right there.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Michael selects.
Sliding the pass to where it needed to be.
One,
Wow, a strong
two,
finish
three,
to seal the
4.
deal.
One last center.
Pass to White. Davis for the screen on Thompson. Knock loose.
Wanted Irving, but we could give him Alford.
Here's Evans. The baseline J. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam. And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates. It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players you can tell
Okay,
which
route
team is
selects.
in
I'm gonna go
command.
for 2. I get another guard. Chase Buttinger. Power forward or center? Go for Owen Christ. Buttinger and Hogan.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially, Grant, as we move to the middle part of the schedule.
Yeah, so true, B.A. I mean, being able to manage your injuries and stay healthy throughout the course of the season is so important to a team's success. And obviously, as you get to the mid-season point, you have a stretch run of games that will really impact seeding and positioning and preparing you for the postseason. So, without a doubt, maintaining health around the mid-season mark so
Who's
crucial
better?
to a team's overall success.
Cassie Brown.
Now here's Ross. There's the drive.
You gotta
The
give him
shot's
the better
good.
player.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Out to the right wing. Right side, Love. Clock at 6. Pass to Evans. Launches a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Out to the wing. 3-pointer. Here's Davis.
Our round is done.
But they'll get another chance. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
2.
And here's Smith.
Last center. Colin.
Right wing.
Holiday.
Love for 3. Davis with a rebound. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get down.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And for New York, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. That one's good for 2. Davis has gotten his second bucket.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It
James,
worked to
58
perfection.
pick. Dean. Centers. Mandy Davis. Power forward.
For Philadelphia, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. There's a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Nails the baby hook.
Now that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
A minute 53 left to play in the first. Here's Jones. He buries it from 3.
They are letting those threes fly from outside.
Really in a great rhythm. Pass to Ross.
Who picked Tom first?
4-3. Knocks down the long take.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride in making plays.
Now here's Love. Give him 8 points now. And they get it back. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Jones. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Jones has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting a phenomenal 60% in the first. Right side Love.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
You know, every basket's a big one in a tight game. And he's not about to give the offense anything.
Okay, keep going. We don't have any more to do.
There's 49 seconds left in the first. Defended by Jackson. Launches it. Oh, fights that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. To the inside. Out to
Both have
Thompson.
Robert
From
Lee.
deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Who picked Lee
Thompson's got
first?
10.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
We've got 13
Considering
seconds
no one has
left to
the
play in the
bad.
first quarter.
Alright, because let me give it there.
6 on the shot clock. Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Gotta fight hard to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Up 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Here's Jackson. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Stewart. Puts up the 8-footer. Here's Jackson. Tries again. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Misses for Jackson. Well, Grant, you could be described as one of the earlier point forwards. Yeah, we see more of that type of player today.
You know, we really do. And I'm not quite sure I would be able to play in today's game because everybody is a point forward. But I attribute that to how the game has changed, it's grown, it's evolved through the years.
Needs
We have this
one.
thing now, positionless basketball. There's a necessity for multi-dimensional,
Needs
versatile
one.
players who can do everything on the court. Shoot,
One needs a
pass,
power forward and
rebound,
one needs a
defend,
center.
and certainly it's
I'll
great.
take Ivan Manning.
But we have so many players who can do that.
Come on, G-Money, your game's timeless.
It's been a while since I've called a game, so I'm getting in the groove.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. Love is checked in for Jones. Second quarter, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Thompson. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Rebound by Jackson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And there's the lob. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, BA.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Outside Love to the right side. Here's Evans. Counting. Good. He's got 5. White on the wing. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep.
I'll tell you, you are playing with
These
fire.
two teams are very
Anytime
good.
you leave this guy open, they just got hurt.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's the 3, and the 3-pointer goes. And it's all knotted up.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Right side Love.
Breaking news, Aaron Evans does not make the cut for any fantasy
For
teams
New York, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second.
team this year. He will be listed as a fantasy free agent. Does not affect his participation with the actual team. This affects his participation with this year's
You could really see his squad was losing steam.
season.
Smart timeout to give them a breather.
You know, Rose as well. Multiple great guys, and this is like these guys that made it to the fantasy. Half of them are going to be making it to the All-Star game. Maybe a quarter of them will make it the whole All-Star game. You know, it's hard. The competition has gotten harder and even harder. And now it's hard, the hardest it's ever been. So,
A tight one here in New York City.
for teams,
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Clark for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
have these guys that aren't working hard anymore, it's tough for them. Especially the Tridden family. They all find each other right in back of one another.
Right back with the
And
3
that's
zone.
tough.
It's no
That's
good.
tough. Players are developing differently
Here's Evans.
nowadays.
He's got 5.
Who is winning
Pass to Clark.
that battle?
Now
You
here's
know,
Love.
who's winning that battle?
Here's Evans. Drops in the 3.
The battle for the center is being won by,
Deliver the pass where your teammate can do
I'd say,
something
still the
with it.
superheroes. The Power Rangers aren't really doing that well.
It's Ross on the wing.
I mean, they got a couple, But if you were to say 1, P2, Wrestler 1, Wrestler 2, Superman 1, Superman 2, P3, P4, Wrestler 3, Wrestler 4, P5, P6. Yeah, you know Power Rangers are taking advantage there. Then for this, P1, P2, P3,
You know, I think this guy just
3,
loves the game of basketball. The preparation,
Wrestler
the
2,
interaction with
Wrestler
the teammates.
3,
He has
Wrestler
fun
4,
out there on the floor.
P4, P5, P6, P7, P8, and then P1, W1, P2, S1, P3, W2, P4, P5. No. Wrestler 3, Wrestler, or S1. I'd say S2. Walter Jr., W4, S5, S6. Serve heroes are winning for the point guards. And they're very close with one another. P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, W1, P7, P8, P9, P10. Yeah, see, so that's like all Power Rangers. And then P1, W1, W2, S1, W3, P2, W4, P3, W5, W6, W7, W8, W9. So, superheroes, Power Rangers, wrestlers, and then Power Rangers, Power Rangers. So superheroes and wrestlers, they're the best at being point guards and forwards. The Power Rangers are best at being bigs. So big men. I'd say I would want to argue that about wrestlers. They deserve. I personally thought they would be better. But they're not that great, you know. The wrestlers, fatter guys, they're not that great. New York has a great team, especially now with Greg Lewinsky. They're definitely going to make the playoffs. Nixon, Ross, she's a beast. She didn't make the cut, you know.
On the fly is the key to success in the postseason. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket. Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Here's Smith. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. Always a nice way to start. Takes his first one.
Yeah, defending an inside is never an easy job. A little reminder of that right there.
And that one is hammered home. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Great job drawing the shot as well.
New York has done a great job this season. They're going to do very good now because they have Gemma, Greg, Jenny. They got the perfect core, Kramer, Valerie. The starting lineup consists of Kramer, Lewinsky, Davis, and Young. Or Valerie. And then you have Young, White, Young and White on the bench with Ross. That's nasty. That's nasty. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a good bench. That's a good starting lineup. I mean, you gotta adjust the lineup, obviously. Maybe put Gemma starter. Kramer is one of the best forwards in the league, though. Right now, he ranks high enough to make the fantasy league. He also ranked high enough to be the best Eastern Conference forward in the league. One of the greatest accomplishments you can have is to be one of the best in your position. He's like a top 40 guy. He is honestly an all-star protected. All-star protected guy. Phenomenal.
19-footer, and he hits the jumper for two.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They lead by 5. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach, the offense is flowing. What will be your message to the team at halftime?
Keep attacking, make the extra pass, hit the shots out of the lane, hit the open man.
Thanks, Coach. Guys, got to keep being unselfish out there.
As always, terrific interview, Allie. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Well, for New York, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, one area where they have had the upper hand is scoring off the bench. When the second unit guys have come in, they brought a lot of energy with them. And that's what you need from your reserves, energy. And they gave a lot of energy and a big jump.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
The way they were getting rained on from three, they're lucky to still be in this. In some cases, it was shooters making contested shots, but in others, it was defenders leaving shooters wide open. You can't do that. Bottom line, their perimeter defense was lax, and that needs to change, and that's a fact.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pass to Evans. Thompson outside. Love with the ball. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. And it's Love in at the 4-man spot. Philadelphia shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Davis. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Thompson outside. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Inside, Jackson. Yes, it's good. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Down low. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. He has 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Left side, Davis. There's the 3. Hook loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Love for three. They get it back. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
So both teams changing it up here. Boy, Grant, the story of your NBA career, overcoming that devastating ankle injury, I think that was in year 6. Now, you tried to play through it at first. Hindsight 2020 now. Do you approach it any differently?
No question, BA. I would have sat down and not played. Probably trusted my instincts way back then. Certain players, when they get hurt, if they're told they're going to be out for 2 weeks, they'll try to come back in 1 week. And there's certain players, if they're told they're going to be out for 2 weeks, they'll come back in 4 weeks. I was the former. And so I needed someone to protect me from myself at times. Thankfully, in today's game, they're much more cautious and big picture oriented. And so when players get hurt, they're thinking long term as opposed to getting them back out there for that next game like they did 20 years ago.
Count it. 6 points for him.
That's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
For Philadelphia, they've got 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Back to Love. 6 to shoot to the middle. Jackson drawing the double team. Lets it go for Pete. And Love with the basket. On the assist from Jackson. Love's got 11.
A guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
Defended by Jackson. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to Smith. Here's Jackson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
What's up? That one misses for Jackson. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Outside Jones. Outside Green. On the wing, Jones. Count that bucket. Jones has got 5 points.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
White can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Clark outside. Outside the arc. Under the shot. Thompson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Love is checked in for Green.
Michael Lane. What's up?
And the free throw, no good. And the league last season with a play-in tournament for the 8th spot. The ratings were encouraging. All right, Doris, are we going to see more of that, you think?
Well, BA, that race to the 8 was one of the most compelling things in sports I have seen in quite some time. It keeps more teams engaged down the stretch. And now what you have to wonder, BA, is does that mid-season tournament idea start to gain traction? I think that race for the 8 is something we're going to continue to see.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the paint. Here's Love. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Love's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Davis. Good. Davis has got 10.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And he's going for the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Thompson against White. 1:03 left in the third quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Philadelphia shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Blocked! How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
I mean, I just love how he reads the play so well and gets himself in the air at the perfect moment. I mean, that was a terrific denial.
Seconds left in the third quarter. The three on target from range. 13 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. From 8 feet away. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he makes one of two, and the second one misses. And he lobs it up. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 11. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
We love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. It's Ross on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. No good with a jumper for the wing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. And it's Jones in at the 4.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Sinks the tray.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Lob is checked in for Jones.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
The visitors with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the wing on the left. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Over to the left wing. Pass to Davis.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Evans. Offline with a three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Puts up a three. No good. For New York, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Davis. The three ball. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Evans. Fires in the triple. And Philadelphia leads by 13.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Love. Lets it go from 14. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And for New York, they're shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Now Thompson. Left side Love. Fires the three. Yes. And a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Checked in for Thompson. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Out to the wing. Top of the key, Davis. That's good. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Oh, he missed a chippy right there. And for New York, they're shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Gets the three to fall.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. Big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Here's Jackson. And the layup falls. Jackson's got 12 points here in the second half.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure. composure and keep grinding.
White on the wing. Clark covers. Knocked away. Love for three. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Covered by Love. Sinks that one from the post. For Philadelphia, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Jackson. From 8 feet away. And it's blocked by Davis. Drains the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their flow space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
3 minutes to go. DeAndre Jackson, who's been tearing it apart.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
To the inside. Pass to Clark from the arc. Davis with a rebound for New York. They've got 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against late. Just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Thompson, he's checked in for Clark. Philadelphia shooting at a
Seattle at Denver.
46% this fourth.
Here, one more.
Pass to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Philadelphia leads by 9.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Sinks it from distance.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. Because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. No coverage that time. Love's got 14 points here in the second half.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
That one's all.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. It really gets everyone so amped up.
And here's Jackson. Here's Thompson. Good work defensively by White. And New York shooting 52% from the floor so far. From beyond the arc and then some.
Oh my, it's only a 4-point game now. All of a sudden.
Critical juncture in this game.
To the left side wing. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
He drops it from range.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. He'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Here's Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. Davis with the defensive effort. To tie it up.
Bang, bang, bang. Oh, what a shot from Davis.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes
That's in a phenomenal way. Greg Lewinsky. The scoring summary. Jenny Lewinsky
pull the trigger, and that's
ties the game.
love guys who relish the moment.
Okay.
Now let's take a look.
No, I'm picking. No. No.
What an unbelievable offensive.
No, I'm picking. I'm picking. No.
Crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
These four fans. Hold up.
Seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Tries the hook. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Still tied with 20 seconds to go. You can pick the underwear, I don't care. As long as it's not those nasty ones. I don't like big ones. New York has a chance. I say hold the ball. You have 18 seconds. You have 16 seconds. 10, 9, down to 8, 6, 5. Greg pulls. Philly will take a timeout. Where's the actual trunks then? Find the actual ones then. Robert stole them all. Philly, a chance. Another buzzer beater. New York had one last time. Breeze. Oh.
Here we go in overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime.
Wow.
Boy, these teams have battled.
Hearts are pounding. Steams are palming.
This one should be fun. And it's Evans in at the two-guard spot.
I'm not taking that.
Takes a 13-footer. Nice jump shot. They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
9:30.
Connects from downtown. Defensive mix up there.
Okay.
He's the last guy
Perfect.
to leave open. And for New
I just
York,
got a little
shooting
bit
has
worried.
been good.
That's all.
52% from the field. Light on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. Philadelphia's shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Right side Love. Oh, and that one got the right spin on it. It's good. Love's got 24.
And that's a smart play call right there. Taking big advantage of the size.
Just a huge bucket there, and you're right. I mean, the key was finding the matchup where they have the clear size advantage and putting it to use.
Thompson outside. 4-3. Davis for the rebound.
102.
Davis has got rebound number 9 now.
5 weeks.
Here tonight. Shoots. And he trades the quick shot. And he's got 28 now. Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. And it's blocked by Davis. With a hand on it. Pass to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Now, that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense?
4-point game.
Through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
One minute and 38 seconds to go.
We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Inside, Jackson. And yep, it's good. And it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Boy, what an exciting game here with 3 minutes played in OT.
6-point game.
And Philadelphia leads by 8.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And those MVP chants continue. New York wants a comeback in the making. And I don't know if that's possible at this stage of the game. First one moves in. They love him.
He's perfect from the line this time. And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
46 seconds to go. Lob, steal by Davis. Ahead, Greg. He's got to go. You got 39 seconds left. You're down by 6. Pulls out. Nothing. Jackson ahead. Braze is fouled, and that's going to probably do it. New York will fall again. And a very big, struggling game. A steal by White. White will pull. No good. Rushed it. Braze ahead. Foul that time. They literally were able to steal the basketball and still did nothing with the ball. Rushing shots, making bad plays. New York is going to fail to complete their journey.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
I'll do it. We are 1 hour late for our next game. Jenny? Yes! They want to cut this lead down to 5. Yes, they do. A big part of this game right now is coming back. Missed the first. That's what they want. Stewart. And they're 2 threes away still. Greg, you got to hurry up if you're Lewinsky. You want to win the game right now. White shoots. No good again. 2 threes opportunities and both missed. Don't start him. Don't start him. She's a great bench player, but don't start him. Don't start her. Don't start her. That will do it. Philadelphia captures the win. New York is 2-7. Philly is the 8th seed. Last game of the day before we go to the 11 coverage. That is going to be Seattle at Denver. Let's look at the West standings, how they're pulling out right now. 10 games, 11 games played. No one's clinched yet. 9 games played, 9 games played, 6 games played, 7 games played, 8 games played, 9 games played, 9 games played, 7 games played. 5 games played, 10 games played, 6 games played, 7 games, 10 games, 8 games, 9 games, 8 games, 9 games. And our daily view. These are statistics for the RBA Fantasy. What a great way to put in points and situate for one another. All these games today. All these games today, you know. Love it. This one was the last one that was today. LAW, Baltimore. That's the story tonight. The day. Monday's coverage begins with Orlando, San Diego, Toronto, Minnesota. But right now, we've got another one. Right now, up next.